You might be outraged or fascinated by the title. You might be wondering how a guy on a social platform can make such a claim in today's culture when all genders and behaviors are allowed, and everyone is present and showing respect to one another. Just stick with me through the entire video to find out why I said what I said and how my claim is supported by evidence. This assertion has nothing to do with the pride of the LGBTQ community.
Curse on the ancestor. You may have already realized that a person's ancestors are cursed if they are gay. No, allow me to explain. A person's ancestors are the people they are descended from, and they are typically further back in the line of descent than their grandparents. When the current generation deviates from the natural route and comes out as gay, no children or young of that parent are produced, which results in the end of the generational cycle. In 20 and 21 centuries, First World War, Third Afghan War, Second World War, partition of India and Pakistan, Korean, Afghanistan War, AIDS, COVID-19 cumulatively have killed 237 million people. Therefore, in order to preserve a generation, the ancestor had to either fight through all of this or flee to a location far from all of these events. The most dishonorable and disadvantaged way for a generation to end is for the current generation to insert their male reproductive organ in another man's bunghole. This is how the ancestor gets cursed. Curse on the father. Someone who shares responsibility for educating and protecting the children is a father. He is crucial to the growth of a child's emotional stability. He devotes the majority of his time to supporting the family. Only when he is retired and spending time with his grandchildren will he be able to remember those times again. He witnesses their development as they crawl, talk, walk, and feel complete. As soon as his son informs him that his son is gay, he loses that opportunity. The father must witness the end of his generation, realize that his emotional support and efforts for his son have been in vain, and he is unable to predict how his future will endure. That is a father's curse. Curse on self. In a considerable portion of the world, discrimination against gay men persists. They are not treated like humans despite being human. Gay men have been tortured and subjected to abuse since a young age throughout history, including in ancient Egypt, Latin America, the Incas, East Asia, Greece, Italy, Florence, and the Middle East. Even their own parents have discriminated against them, which has led to psychological distress, anxiety, depression, and a lack of self-acceptance. It has been established that discrimination against gay men has a harmful impact on their mental and physical health, even in jurisdictions where there is legislation protecting them. Their gender identification is a component that instills shame in daily culture. There are few ways for a guy to transcend himself or forge an identity that is distinct from anybody else in the world. Even while not everyone succeeds, practically all males are able to raise a family that bears their name and blood. A father who gives up his independence, his ladies, and his youth to support the family can be compared to a deity in their eyes. This is how one earns respect as someone who advances a generational line and continues to live on in someone's DNA and memories even after passing away. Once someone decides or becomes gay, this opportunity is lost.